Wendy Barr with Barcode Branding here. And, here I am just sitting here doing my day-to-day, right? I'm doing my day-to-day. And I go outside to check the mail and there's a flyer on my door, okay? So how many of you get advertisements, maybe for house cleaning or maybe for real estate agents or mortgage lenders? Or when do you get these things on your door? Are these flyers waiting for you on your door like they are on mine? Or is it because we just purchased a new house and we just moved in, we're new to the neighborhood? Maybe these real estate agents think we made a horrible mistake, so they need to really prospect us, which is totally cool because I'm all about prospecting. I understand the need to prospect and advertise and market. I am all about marketing, but all I can say is get a professional to help you with your design work. So, all right, this is the flyer that was on my door, okay? So it's February. Oh, here, maybe should I cover up the phone number? I covered up the picture. I want to be respectful to Cindy, but come on, geez, it's February. And do I have a sweet Valentine's Day deal for you? Oi. It's like her special effects button exploded. We've got outlines, we've got drop shadows, we've got outlines and drop shadows. Oh my God, the text gets bigger, then it gets smaller. We are using every font, every special effect, and colors that really don't go well. And she's like, wow, look, check me out. I know how to use the triangle effect. I'm making a triangle, I'm putting all my text in there. Now, that being said, there are some rules in design that are important to adhere to, okay? One of them is, for example, the rule of widows and orphans, okay? So the rule of widows and orphans, this is called a widow or an orphan. Actually, the jury's still out, but when you have one word on a line all by itself, it's called a widow or orphan. Now, clearly, she could have reduced the leading. That's the space in between the sentences to allow for at least one more word, more details right there. Okay, I know that you don't, this is not information that you would typically know. Graphic design agencies and educated graphic designers go to school for this stuff. And we learn this stuff in school. It's the stuff you don't notice when you look at an advertisement or a brand or a website. It's the stuff you don't notice, but it's the stuff we labor over. You never put one word on a line all by itself, right? Fonts, two's company. 3 is a crowd. Never use more than 2 fonts throughout your entire design. And every graphic designer knows that when you use a whole bunch of special effects, you do that because you're inexperienced and because you don't know how to make the layout look good without the special effects. We use special effects very, very sparingly, okay? Only when needed. All right, so underneath this sticky note I have right here is a beautiful photo of Cindy. She's gorgeous. She looks like a professional. Her headshot is professional. She's approachable. She looks personable. I want to meet Cindy. But this flyer, the color combinations and the special effects, and don't forget the jacks. What are those? Jacks? I like playing jacks. That's fun. But I don't know that they need to be on her flyer. So she's got an oval, she's got 2 triangles, she's got a couple of jacks. The whole design is not cohesive, right? Nothing goes together. It's February, seems like a random thought, right? It's February, right? Sky is blue. And do I have seems like a completely new thought. And then, whoa, I'm getting a new thought now. sweet Valentine's Day deal. That's my thought. I'm going to write that next. And then, oh yeah, I forgot to finish the sentence above. For you. So listen, I bet you that this person is an amazing, amazing realtor. I'll bet you that she is smart. I'll bet you she's experienced. And I will bet you that she will get the job done. But the problem is that this does not indicate any of that visually. This tells me, Cindy, I don't need you. I can do it myself, right? Listen, Ghostbusters called in the experts, and when you need graphic design work, so should you. This is not a professional presentation. This doesn't express visually that you are a professional, that you are an expert, right? And if you can, please don't do it. Don't do it. Everything you put out there in the world should be branded. Your logo, your brand colors, your brand fonts, and ask an expert to put together a promotion like this for you, because a promotion like this for you can bring you a lot of business. It's absolutely brilliant that this was on my door. Brilliant, right? Because if this is something that I was thinking about, if I was thinking about selling my home and she's offering this sweet Valentine's Day deal, why wouldn't I do it immediately? Except for that this looks like it was done by an elementary school student, okay? And, oh, hi, Cecily. Nice to see you. Hi, Sarah. Sarah said, I'll bet this professional is worth 6 or 7 figures. However, this approach weakens her branding image. Totally. And that's my fear. I talk to professionals every day that are struggling to have visibility, to have exposure, to look professional, to attract, not chase their ideal client, right? And especially so that they can sell high ticket. This does not command high ticket. All right? So ask yourself what promotions you're doing. Now, this guidance does not apply just to promotions. So for example, if you're in the coaching industry and you are enrolling people in your coaching program and you are a brilliant business coach, right? And you have worksheets and workbooks for them to fill out, right? That should be branded. That needs to be well designed, not created quickly on Microsoft Word and then printed out where the margins are not right, where there might be widows and orphans, maybe there's more than 2 fonts, maybe there's no need for more than 1 font, right? Maybe there needs to be emphasis on certain areas and it's not there, okay? Visual design is created to guide the eye. Right? So a comprehensive, cohesive, professionally designed piece will attract and guide the viewer. So all I'm saying is, if you're selling high ticket products and services, if you yourself, like Sarah said, are worth 6 or 7 figures, come on. Present yourself in that manner. Present yourself like $1 million, right? Why wouldn't you? All of your programs, all of your products, all of your services, your flyers, if you're doing events, your banners, and then if you are doing events like sponsoring or speaking at events, let's say you're speaking on stage at an event and you say, for everybody in the audience today, I'd like to offer you my ABC program, completely complimentary. All you have to do is fill out the form on your table, right? Let's say that you are speaking at an event and that's your closing statement. And then what's on the table? I'm looking around, right? I'm like, okay, where is it? And I pick up a flyer that's a Xerox copy of something that you created on Microsoft Word. It doesn't have your logo on it, right? The information itself is not cohesive or comprehensive or well organized, right? And I'm wondering, well, if I sign up, is this the way that the material will be presented to me? Because I need more. I need to work with professionals. My time is valuable. Even if this is complimentary, my time is valuable. So what you put out there speaks volumes to who you are as a business. So tell me, are you working on a Valentine's Day promotion? If you are, then post some hearts, just some hearts. I love hearts anyway, but it is Valentine's Day, right? Now, I'd like to know if you feel that this design communicates that Cindy is a 6 or 7 figure, successful, experienced real estate agent. If you think she is, then maybe give me a little post in the thread and let me know why you think this is successful. If you feel it is not successful and that maybe Cindy could have done better, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up because I'm here for you, babes. Seriously, I am here for you. This isn't even paper. This is like a cardboard stock. This is printed in gloss. She spent money on these prints. Why didn't she just spend a little teeny bit extra and have an expert design it? That's all. That's all I'm asking. All this ranting, that's what it comes down to. Why didn't she just simply ask an expert to design it so that it would get out there and have legs and have a voice and speak volumes to who she is and what she's capable of? If you agree, give me some hearts. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some love. If you like this face, give me some smiley faces. I'm working it now. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys listening. Thank you so much for hopping on here with me so I could rant. I just want you to know that everything that you put out there speaks volumes to who you are. I think that capitalizing on holidays, offering your community a discount on Valentine's Day or on New Year's or on your birthday is brilliant. It's marketing 101A, right? But if you're going to do that, plan it a little bit in advance and get a professional to work closely with you. I'd love to work closely with you. I'm so glad you asked. Wendy Barr with Barcode Branding. As a matter of fact, for anybody that's listening right now, if you are not sure, if you are thinking maybe you've nailed it, but you're not too sure, maybe your branding needs some work, maybe you want to do a brand assessment. Take a really good look at where you're at. You can go to barcodebranding.com, and remember, barcode has 2 R's, like Wendy Barr, barcodebranding.com/profit booster, and we will offer you a complimentary profit booster brand assessment. It's a program, right? This is our complimentary gift to you. And guess what? It's branded. Of course it's branded. It's branded in the look and feel of Barcode Branding because everything we do is branded. All right? We choose the colors carefully. We choose the fonts carefully. The colors and fonts dictate how we move forward with any designs that we offer the public, any of them, right? So if I can leave you with not only a complimentary gift, barcodebranding.com/profit booster. Profit Booster Brand Assessment is our program, completely complimentary to anybody that's listening right now. But if I can also leave you with just a couple of tips, okay? 1 is fonts. Remember, 2's company, 3 is a crowd. Write this down. Are you writing this down? Fonts, 2's company, 3 is a crowd. 2, color. Oh, here, let me cover up her phone number again. Really, I know that pink is for Valentine's Day. I get it. Okay, I get it. I get the subtle message that she's sending here, right? Colors. Choose your colors wisely, right? Because colors have psychological appeal. Certain colors command certain results. Other colors do not. Okay? And working with an expert that understands the psychology of color and typography will help you succeed. I guarantee you. So that was my first tip, was fonts. 2's company, 3 is a crowd. Never use more than 2 fonts throughout your entire design. 2 is color. Be mindful of the colors that you're using in everything that you do. And 3, imagery, okay? So be mindful of the imagery you're using. That goes for photos, right? Like stock imagery. And it also goes for some of these shapes and the jacks, man. The jacks. Why jacks? It looks like a jack. It looks like jacks to me. Okay, if you played jacks when you were a kid, give me a thumbs up. I love playing jacks. I need to get me some jacks. Okay, first person to send me some jacks gets a complimentary brand audit. First person. I'm waiting. I'm going to go wait by the mailbox. Hopefully there's no more flyers. Anyway, I want to play jacks. Okay, wait. Okay, so fonts, 2's company, 3 is a crowd. Colors, be mindful of the colors that you use, right? They all have psychological impact. 3, imagery. Don't use stock imagery, right? You can use some stock imagery, but be careful about using random imagery. Be very careful about using random imagery. Everything you lay out in that design needs to have a purpose. And one other thing, you ready? Okay. I'm going to give you a bonus tip. Are you ready for that? Okay, know your brand archetype. Now, if you know what your brand archetype is, can you give me a thumbs up? If you don't know what your brand archetype is, just type me a message and tell me, Wendy, I don't know what my brand archetype is. I'll send you a calendar link. We'll talk. We'll talk. Anyway, so just a few tips to kind of help you so that if you're out there flailing, you're trying to do it yourself, just be mindful of these things, right? And there's another tip that I didn't throw in there that's not in the 3 and that's not in the special. You ready? Don't use all these special effects. Don't use drop shadows and skewing and outline. Don't outline your fonts. Never outline your fonts. Ouch! Somebody designed that font. Fonts are not random. They're not computer generated. People actually did design these fonts. All of these fonts have been designed. Every single famous font has been designed by a human being. It's an actual work of art. If it wasn't designed with an outline, don't put an outline around it. Oh my God, am I ranting? I'm so sorry. Okay, anyway, I love you guys. I haven't seen you in a while. I've been a little down with a cold, but I wanted to pop in and say, I love you and I care about you. I care about what you're circulating out there. Call me. Just ask me, Wendy, how does this look? Can you give me any thoughts on how this looks before I print it on heavy duty paper in high gloss, full color, and distribute it all over? Did I tell you about the other real estate flyer I got? It said, coming soon, okay? And it had a picture of a property that's coming soon. See it all the time, right? So what's the problem, Wendy? Well, coming was spelled with 2 M's, C-O-M-M-I-N-G. Proofread much? Coming soon, C-O-M-M-I-N-G. And a picture of a property that was well worth over $1 million. Should have had a V8. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in and letting me rant. If you guys have any questions about your branding, Any questions about your design work, just reach out. Complimentary consultation anytime. Happy to do it. I'm happy to do it. That way these kinds of things don't end up attached to my front door, right? And then, that's right, I'm gonna need a Sprite. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I'm very silly. That's why my official title is Chief Goofball in Charge, okay? But thanks for listening. I appreciate all of you. If I could get some thumbs up, some hearts, maybe some love from you guys, I'd appreciate it. And then I will keep these tips coming. So thanks again for tuning in. Have a wonderful week. Happy Monday. This is Wendy Barr with Barcode Branding, tuning out. Bye. Peace out.